here we are. My goal is somewhere up there. And obviously, that is quite a distance. And so now, I'd like to show you why I chose to live where I did as a solo. Now, I don't have a lot of experience, but between my own hours and watching Willjum play, I like to avoid oil rig, underwater lab. That means our whole desert coast is pretty much out of play. Spawn Beach is a giant no, or really the entire quarter of the map from Spawn Beach. So many people will build there. Everyone who joins the server late will build there. It is not where I recommend to go. Outpost and anywhere near it are a hard no. Now, that obviously already cuts our options down pretty drastically. That's anything from our HQM and sulfur quarries to things like launch site, missile silo, etc. Train tunnels can be alright, but keep in mind, usually a group around trio size will try to lock one down. There's enough loot there for a trio, more than a solo needs, but if you can stay near a train tunnel and get those nighttime runs, get those runs where you just get down there, get lucky, get out safely home, you will find yourself rolling in components and possible milk crate loot. So with that said, I decided I would like to be in the far heart of the map, far from Spawn Beach. There weren't a ton of opportunities in the middle of this map. You see how crowded it is right here, how all these POIs are so close together? That means there's going to be large group bases. Now, I wanted to use the coast at first, and you'll find me build right up here. And around this general area is where we were hoping to land. But I actually end up on this river, a little farther downland. Quickly making my way across the land, grabbing any food, gathering nodes and hemp that I could, I quickly noticed the opportunity to make a little play. I found a fucking BV already. This is extremely risky, but if I pull it off. No way. Go. My horse was sprinted across the map. Use these cliffs to hide myself. But I don't want all those rocks in the way of my base. So it's probably gonna be like right in here. And as a noob and a new player, I love placing down the legacy wood shelter, especially with these new wood piles. They are so cheap to pop down, and they give me and my anxiety a sense of security. It's just one door, you can't airlock it, but you can farm back and forth, using it as a place to dump resources so that even if you do perish, you're able to respawn and only lose the little bit that you had taken. As a solo especially, I like to take these little incremental farm runs. Go out a little bit from your base, grab some farm, and go back. Just like making a quick run in an extraction shooter or a game like Dark and Darker or Dungeon Born. I find this allows you to profit the most as your deaths cost the least. And I continued farming in this way until I had enough resources for my starter airlocked 2x1. Venturing shortly nearby to the shore in what I would like to be my final base location, I popped down the 2x1 for what I thought would be the beginning of a large base for the wipe. And well, little did I know, things were about to get very hectic. Grabbing my horse, I ran into my first player since moving in.
Yo, chill, bro. I don't got nothing.
Yo, I don't believe you. Why you out here then?
I was just trying to get a start, bro.
And you picked nothing up on the
Keep
way?
it down if you want.
No, I'm not
check my
going to.
inventory.
Dude, you're fine.
I usually don't choose violence, man.
You gonna be living in the area, bro?
Yeah, I'm like really right there.
All right, bro. I guess I'll see you around then.
Yeah, I'm a like solo farmer dude, man. Oh, shit. You can have the horse, honestly, if you want it to help get a start. I don't like horses. I just used it to get across the map, man.
That's all good, bro. I already got something down. I just I'm looking for a flop at the moment.
Yeah, me too. It's tough.
All right. How's it going, bro?
Hey, you too. I hate. I love those kind of interactions, man. But you gotta be ready to murder or be murdered at literally any moment, because you're gonna die a lot, especially as a solo. With night approaching, I got my furnace down and got ready to settle in. It was time to let my metal fragments cook, get the metal airlock down, and be secure from Tier 1 eco raids or Tier 2 molly raids. As we waited for nighttime with low visibility, we farmed. As the sun came up, well, farmed. And you know what? I really love farming nodes in Rust, so I just kept farming. And as is typical in Rust, my peaceful farming did not last for very long. It was at this time that I discovered my neighbors. Emphasis on the S. I wasn't shooting at you, bro. Oh, there's two of them. Lame. I wasn't even trying to fight those guys. There's 3 of them. That's there's 4 of them. Then I died and died and died. I was trying to bash him with the carrot. Steve. I took my time to respawn in a different bag and check out the new monument. Whereas you can probably guess, I perished. After being demolished by everyone for long enough, I had enough to make my own crossbow and revolver. That is the scientist, not a third one. Alright.
What the fuck, dude? What are you doing here anyway? God.
I'm just a solo rat, to be honest. I'm sorry. Alright. Best I got to go in. And this is a game where if you're a human being with empathy, you will constantly feel bad. Bro. Oh, nice shot. That sucks, man. Bigger group wins. Let's try for the fishing village again. I ran naked to fishing village until I managed to survive, at which point I remembered why I don't do fishing village. Rust, unfortunately, is filled with some of the worst players on Earth and some of the worst gamers. Not just attitude, but everything about them. And unfortunately, one thing that Facepunch hasn't managed to fix in this, decade that they've been around is the fact that players can just stop you from fishing by simply bumping into you. Wow. Hello, neighbor. How you doing, man? You're the one. They're really bad. Oh no, please, all my gear that I obviously have is naked with no sash on. Yo, your cock's so big, can I see it? Nice shot, nice shot.
Now, between being shoved off, the line breaking for stupid reasons, and just other bad mechanics, as well as just getting destroyed by the many bases that for some reason were around me in the middle of nowhere, I had become disheartened. Even though Willjum, pretty much the only creator and my favorite of all Rust creators, says to never give up, I really considered it. I did. I was about to give up on the whole adventure. But you know what? I decided against it. I decided to move my entire base somewhere else, and oh boy, am I glad I did. And so, I started over. I mined and I gathered until I couldn't anymore, and when night arose, I used the safety to move all my loot into my new base. And to try and resolve the issues that I just relocated about, I got rid of these new neighbors. And it was at this point that I found...
Oh,
well, I'm still not sure.
you make a bridge, man? Oh, are you stuck in there? Bro, that's tough. You got a mic?
I'm not too sure what happened there, but those players broke through every one of their wooden tools and then left.
Okay. I might be wrong, but whatever's happening there doesn't feel as threatening as I had once pictured.
Now, being a farmer, it's time to return to my roots. Farming nodes and expanding the base.
Man, I can feel this same guy. No, it's the same guy again, right?
I took some time out between battling my neighbors to set up my automatic Tier 1 furnaces. Now, some people don't do this until electric, but I started switching over and I really find it worth it. First of all, it's cool. Second of all, it's so easy to just toss everything in this large box and then be done with it. You don't have to worry about anything else, and unless something goes wrong with your system, you won't have to worry about igniters or anything else. You just plug it all in and it's ready to go.
My pop this board, he just keeps looking at me funny. You got a fucking problem, bro? You eyeing me from across the map, bro. Yo, this guy got fucking demolished. fetch boost trophies that can be mounted on hunting trophies. Oh, dude, I gotta get that kit. I gotta go spend money. Head bag. It is. It's got a trophy. Yo, this will sell me on fucking DLC, bro.
And sell me it did. Not only did I purchase the industrial lights this wipe, I also bought the hunter pack. Because, well, it fits into my role playing and I have a problem with rust skins. They look nice and I want more of them. I had just met a couple fellas in the woods, and now I would meet them again for what would become the beginning of something great, the village people.
Oh wait, are you those guys?
Take the bag off me and we'll drop it somewhere.
Yo, my bad.
Back me.
You just pick him up, bro.
What's up, Leadley?
My bad, bro.
No, dude, hey, listen, man, we've killed each other before, but we all live around here. We want to be chill. We all seem to be smaller groups.
Hey,
We
yo.
fight each other.
Oh yeah, this guy, bro. I'm down. Yeah, I just like to farm, bro. I got blueprints as well. Oh, there's some motherfuckers around from that.
There are some.
Those gunshots. Yeah, I got blueprints up to
Killed me
tier
'cause I thought it
2.
was Slotch,
If
actually.
you guys need anything, bro.
Are you solo?
Yeah.
Add it to the city. Friendly village over here.
The village where.
That sounds perfect.
Now that I've made some new friends, I can go back to focusing on farming instead of prim fighting everyone around me. One of my neighbors gave me some gears for a gun that I certainly had murdered her with 4 times. And before taking a break, I finally got my first vending machine set up. I like to rush these as a solo and get meat in there, especially after all the new updates. Bear and wolf meat are raw valued at 30 scrap each. And I try to get at least half that, maybe a third. I farmed and expanded for quite some time before running into my first issue. Well, skill issue. Being someone who streamed before but not recorded, I was not aware OBS had an 8-hour limit. We hit these 8 hours just after this moment, and I lost about 2 hours before realizing I wasn't recording. Fortunately, I don't believe I missed anything super important, but that is still a bad time. Hopefully something else that will be improved in future videos. I was relaxing, focusing on building and organizing my supplies when something incredible happened.
Inside. Second floor. Now I believe I'm officially fully expanded. I just have to push it.
Every meat sold.
Holy shit, bro.
Holy shit. The meat once again paid off. With my beautiful new scrap pile, I got that level 2 workbench going, and electric furnaces. Now, as other creators have stated before, when playing as a solo on a non-solo server, electric furnaces are absolutely vital. They let you save time, not chopping wood, and importantly, keeping that wood for later. Although I definitely recommend still setting up the automatic piping system with your tier 1 furnaces so that you'll have charcoal for gunpowder use later. Now, you won't find me using splitters very often because they're generally inefficient, but I always have 3 furnaces, and anywhere that you have 3 exact outputs that won't need flow through or anything else, that's the perfect time to use a splitter. With my river base being peak node gathering location, I was able to easily expand an entire floor, move my solar panel upstairs, and began expansion. And now it's time to finally set up my planters. Though I did this far too late into wipe, and next time I'll certainly be starting these with a water catcher.
Did you hear me? I was a bit sus, my guy. It's just me, bro. Did you hear me come down?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, fuck. I thought... Dude, can you hear,
Yeah,
like,
I
the
heard
whole
one- I heard
fucking way?
One step.
That's I knew it! Fuck, man.
No,
Nice
just
shot.
one.
Well, shit. And after dying, you know what it's time to do. Farm. Because of many factors this wipe, mostly being around only one road and a lot of players, but also because of the new terrain reducing roads in general, I had no barrel components. It was time to set up a second vending machine, use my overflowing scrap from my first one to try to purchase some.
Alright, they're all 9,000 water. They're all just in the light. And here we are. So we need to wait for that to become clone. And this is going to be active for today. We're going to be actively farming it.
Since I've avoided the ocean for most of this playthrough, even though I started at the beach, it was finally time to try to go buy a diving set and check out the new update. Rust Ocean Monuments have been overhauled.
Moving your hot water, those will shoot at you, and I'm gonna be really pissed. What is this? Dude, they really fucked up the beaches with this terrain update.
Is it shooting me?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That one gives you a pump. Ooh, a Jackie and some bullets. Right from here, there, you should. Oh. It's 4 hits? Oh my god, bro. There's 2 sharks? I'll try to get it back.
I quickly cloned my hemp plants and returned to my first base where I knew a kayak and a paddle were waiting on me.
I think my base might be gone. There's 2 things that could have happened. It could have decayed or it could have been raided.
See, these nodes are up.
That's the thing, they were never up before. Yeah, it's gone. Shit.
So I ran back and forth again and again, finally returning with a kayak. If I would have remembered, I would have tried to go downriver because that seems fun, but I didn't.
Let's see what's in this first thing here and decide how awful that would be. I give up. Goddamn give up, bro. This game doesn't want me to play it. What the fuck is happening to me? I don't understand. Fuck. Alright, fuck my solar, fuck the diving kit, fuck everything, it's all lost. I don't want to do ocean content anymore.
Now I would like to talk about something that I don't see many Rust players or creators doing. There's probably a good reason for that I don't know because I'm a noob, but hey. The only downside I see is creating basically a line through the door path to your base, but I don't see how that's avoidable anyway. Your door path is your door path. So what I've created is a depot box outside my base, so I don't have to go inside and outside to safely deposit gathering. Especially as a farmer, this lets me hit the nodes right outside of my base, deposit them for no risk and no time. All I did was set up a small base, put in a locked large box, and conveyor them the entire way back. Depending how large it is, you may have to get additional industrial conveyors and or boxes to make sure it's long enough. Well, according to the neighbor, people have been griefing pumps, so I'm moving it inside.
What the fuck? Okay, and now since I still have these connections, it'll fucking work. It'll work! Let's go! That's insane. You can just move it by holding the connection to the tools. That's so cool.
Oh. Knowing that the end of my wipe time, my end of my 24 hours, was shortly approaching, I decided to spend my time farming because it's peaceful. Messed with my neighbors a little bit, enjoyed the village people's presence, and just expanded the base. I didn't have any further goals, I just wanted to get it looking as nice as I could. And while it certainly gave me some time to reflect, I realized that one of my favorite creators and role models, Willjum, always has a theme to his videos. There's always something. He's doing something in every one. And maybe that's what I need to start doing. And it did not take me long to start brainstorming and honestly have too many plans. Chopping my damn trees again.
I need the trees, alright?
Oh, I don't know.
Gotta take them, I'm sorry.
Yo, briefly, is there anything like you do for like I could give you for a gear? I need a singular gear for something.
Well, guess what I just wasted 2 gears on? Fucking taking my shit. Yeah, I got a few gears though. I'll go fuck get you one.
Tossing my neighbor a hard-earned gear, it was time to spend the entire evening chainsawing, one of the only activities that loses no efficiency at night. The saw. And my neighbor surprised me. In return for the gear, he gave me some of his industrial lights from his DLC, which I considered a curse because after plugging them in, I was immediately impressed and bought them for myself. Oh, depot boxes are so nice. I broke up with the old, very ineffective ceiling lights and made my way outside to finally get up my first ever rust external gates. I researched these on last wipe, where I noobed around and got enough scrap to get everything done when everyone else was bored. Now I planned on keeping the gate unlocked actually, because I still want people to use my vending machines and it just kind of fits my roleplay better, but it still looks awesome.
Oh, I can put trophies all over the wall now. The external wall. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, now I shouldn't really have to do that. How'd that just happen? How'd I do that?
On at 11. I suck.
The hell? Why is it placing there though? I need more than I thought. Oh no. Well, how the hell? Wait. Is that right? Alright. There go there. Alright. Man, this is by far the best, the coolest everything base that I've ever had. I set down my sign to let everyone know that the front gate, even if it's closed, is open and to come on in at all hours. Began work on getting all my lights up the whole way around the base, and then headed down to Train Tunnel, trying to see what kind of milk crates or other large crates I could get. A lot of gears come out of there, but with one entrance and one exit, it's a good place to die this way. Where are they all, bro? It's not too bad to clear these, but I can't fucking see, man. Can't fucking see. Grabbing my ice pick, I realized this is my primary farming weapon. I mine a lot of nodes, and it does not take that long to get to a tier 2 workbench and a wipe and get this pickaxe. So I decided, you know what, if I'm using it all the time, even though the skins for this are $10 to $20, I'm getting one. And time to roam, which is some content that I have been very lacking in this 24. I later learned that this was part of a massive online raid, and I even got to see a little more of it. Dude, that's a fucking base, bro. I'm on top of the world. That's fucking cool. There is no more peak vision. There's no more peak high ground than this. Woo! Clapped his fucking cheeks, Mr. One Pump. You know what I didn't get though? Advantage. Bro, where do you get this fucking door? You want my kit, bro? I like that door. The collect wood. Where do you get that one? pushing. Alright.
Leave my property.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, after seeing it at night, I love it. I'm content. Now, fully content with the construction of my base and pretty much considering my wipe complete, I headed on to global chat, turned it on, and found somebody who needed a start. TCW Stacks was the first to accept my invitation. I removed all my key locks, and he moved in. So you have to, like, take it the whole way through everything, yeah.
Hey, subscribe to motherfucking Leavely, man.
Hey, yo.
Subscribe to motherfucking Leavely.
Appreciate it.
My wipe was over. Now, I'd originally asked my team if any of them needed the base, and nobody answered. But a while later, one of them, Dingus, said that he had been raided and needed somewhere to move in. I cleared this with Stacks first, as I had already given him the house, and being the nice gamer that he was, said sure. Little did I know, Stacks would later leave me a comment letting me know that Dingus had shot him in the head and stolen the base. Unfortunately, that's how Rust players are. And while Dingus may be a much larger loser than most people in real life, that's Rust. I had a great time on this wipe, and I can't wait to play the next one. I've already got my plan, and I'll see you then. If you tuned in this long, you're pretty much my favorite. Thanks so much.